Yo, what's up, folks? All right, so I know this is the stream for Monza. However, I still owe y'all 5 laps of Imola from my last stream because I cut that one short because I was having a bad day. Which, I mean, I think that's fair enough. That's why I did it. But I still need to live up to my word and do what I said I was going to do, so I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'll just leave it at 4 hours so I don't have to touch anything. It's fine. I'm sure I can do 5 laps without hitting the wall, right? Oh crap, I forgot to mute one of my monitoring devices. Tis muted now. All right. I need to go. Yes, that way. That's the direction of this track. Now, y'all are a bit quiet in chat. How are y'all doing? What's up with y'all? That had a little more grip than I was expecting, actually. That's not a bad thing. Oh, that looks like dirt. Yeah. Oh, that's a long message. I will read that as I get a chance. Yeah, bro. So actually, if you go to my Instagram, which is Boreal Racing, there's a link to my Discord in my bio there. So you can just join right now. I don't even have to add you there. Just go right on ahead and join us. The more the merrier, you know? Sometimes we plan some events for Wednesdays in there, but you know, it's also just a good place to talk about racing and sim racing and just, you know, find some community in a thing that we all enjoy. Right, there's no 7th gear in this one. Okay, I did not need to shift down to first. I was just kind of, I spooked myself a little bit with how late I hit the brakes. All right, I kept her out of the dirt this time. Although, I'm driving Spike the Dragon. I think Spike is technically a boy. Is Spike a boy or a girl? I know Rexy's a boy, Roxy's a girl. Spike seems like a boy's name, but also it's a dragon. I don't know. Let me know in chat if y'all happen to know. honestly, I'm feeling way more comfortable here this session than my Tuesday stream.
Time 1:41.46.
Not doing the best lap times though. I know I can do a little better than that. Whoa. Oh, somebody said something. I will reply when I have a chance to read that, ideally without crashing. I still need to set up my overlay so I have the chat on my screen, but I've been busy doing other stuff, designing liveries. No, this is a different Spike the Dragon. Although, if Spike the Dragon from My Little Pony is also purple, maybe that is exactly where AO Racing got their inspiration from. I don't know. I've not seen My Little Pony. I know some folks in their later ages enjoy it. I'm not one of those folks. Whoa, we're good, heck yeah. That absolutely killed my lap time, but I saved it.
That time was a 1:42.29.
We lap 4K, this one and one more. And then we're off to Monza for the real purpose of today's stream. To go do 28 laps over there. I was about to end that sentence with in Italy, but nope, the track I'm at is also in Italy, so nope, same country. Uh-oh, that's deep. Haha, we're still on the road. Again, I screwed up the lap time, but, you know, I didn't bin it, so I feel like I've learned a little bit, you know? Hey, my base shaker's working? No, I don't think they are. Oh, yeah, they are a bit. Whoa. And that's why distracted driving is bad. I'm just going to reset the device that powers them, and that usually makes them more noticeable.
Lap 1:42.79.
Yeah, there we go. Now I can feel the road a little better. Except I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, shifted down too far, and now it's another suboptimal lap. Whoopsie. Oh, yo, what's up, fam? Whoa. Yeah. Jeez, yeah, these things don't flick turn. Like, they just... A hypercar or a GT3 would have spun around back to the correct direction, but the LMP2s just don't. All right, anyway, let's wrap up this lap and head to Monza. Hey, there we are. Yeah, no, that's not the line we want to be taking. Turns out this track is actually kind of difficult.
Time 2:04.68.
Anyway, that's 5 laps. That's what I owed. Let's get to the next session. That's sitting more comfortably. Waistband is always sitting weird in the bucket seat. All Monza. Yep. We're gonna take 499p. All right, had a bit of an audio skip thing there in my headset, but yeah, no, we got a team livery on this now, so we're driving that. We got some lovely team numbers to choose from. I'm keeping this one. That was my number in sports long before it was a meme, so I'm keeping it. Granted, I found out what the meme was about. I thought it was kind of funny, so I'm definitely keeping it. All right, here we are. I'm going to do about 14 laps per stint here, split it in 2, so we'll take a 60% tank. That should do all right for us. Also leave the same direction for here. I'm going to tell you what I told the last person who asked me to add them on Discord, and that's that if you go to my Instagram, which is Boreal Racing, in my bio there's a link to join the Boreal Racing Discord, and I would encourage you to go and join us. Join up and come do some laps with us when we get together for community laps. Sorry for tripping over my words a little bit there. That happens sometimes when I'm trying to drive and speak at the same time. There we are. Whoa, whoa! Nearly lost her. Oh, I forgot to turn off damage, didn't I? Well, better drive safe. That chicane is such a doozy. That one can be, but that was a pretty good take at it. turns out that was not a better line. And the one I'd been taking was probably better. Yeah. Someone in my comments on Instagram was telling me that I didn't have a good line through that chicane there, but I mean, the line I've been taking through it's been working pretty good for me for about the last year.
That time was a 1:39.36.
Now, I mean, that said, if someone has actual constructive criticism, I'm all ears, always. That's absolutely encouraged. If you have advice to make me or anyone a better driver, offer it up. But if someone wants to just be like, you're doing it wrong, and then say nothing, get out of here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, we're just gonna take a hypercar for a little drift, it's fine. Yeah, this is not my best lap.
Lap 1:40.19.
Yeah, that's not the best take at that first chicane either. Alright, if I get a Scary real smooth, I could still set a better lap time here. Well, it was almost what I needed, but then it wasn't. Darn. Hey, we got it from Parabolica though. Maybe.
Time
Yes.
1:39.23.
Heck yeah. Whoop. Yeah, that lockup really did not help there. Not at all. I can feel that flat spot a little bit. It's not bad, but I mean, it's bad, but like it's not major. Oh. Yeah. Went a little too deep there. Lost the time on the exit. Oh, no. It's gonna tell me my lap doesn't count. Oh, no, it's fine. All right. But yeah, no, like, the more you drive, the more you realize that the corner exit is so much more important for lap time. like slow in, fast out is pretty true, as well as slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Whoa. Well, that's not what we want.
Lap 147.55.
And, you know, let things like that be an example of why distracted driving is bad. If you're driving, pay attention to driving. Like, if I'm doing a race on stream, I'm probably not talking to y'all. Like, sorry, you're great folks, you're great people. If I'm in a race, I'm not reading on another screen, I'm in a race, you know? Like, and the same should be true even on the road. That was a little better. Apparently it wasn't. Sometimes I don't even know what's fast and what isn't. Like, it'll be fast one lap, and then the next time I do the same thing, it ends up losing time instead. Like,
That time was a 1:39.33.
yeah, unless someone's saying something bad. There's a reason why I put my webcams over top of the in-game chat. That way, anything bad being said will not show up on stream. It's also why I keep the in-game voice chat muted. That is just, you know, as much as there's a lot of wonderful folks in motorsports, there's a lot of really not wonderful folks in motorsports too. And some of those not so wonderful folks, they like to be very loud. And so I prefer to just not listen to them. Oh hey, we're halfway done the first stint. Oh man, the iRacing community is the worst. And again, you know, there are some good folks in there, but after you know, calling out the lack of driving standards on YouTube and other socials, the amount of angry people in the comments and the amount of people defending intentional wrecking, like, no, that's not how this works. You're not supposed to say, well, iRacing has no standards, so I'm just gonna wreck people. Like, no, we're supposed to hold iRacing accountable and get them to enforce the standards. But the community doesn't get it. So I'm over here now, and I'm having a blast on LMU, where, whoops. Well, I guess we're going for a little... No, there's an invisible wall there. Anyway, yeah, I'm having a much more enjoyable time on LMU. Even in the comment section, everybody's a little more friendly. And even if, like, protests are or are not successful, that badge system makes sure that the notoriously bad drivers They stay with other notoriously bad drivers, and if you're not one of them, you're not going to be with them. Oh yeah, the off track in LMU is a big one. Because like iRacing, if you have to avoid an incident and go off, you're taking a 1X. And if you're an A license holder, that's gonna ding your safety rating, which is not fair at all.
That time was a 151.44.
Where like on LMU, just for example, oh no, I biffed the first chicane. We'll just go around here, try to not hit these, hit some of them anyway, and nothing. They didn't even give me a warning because I was slow enough that like the time has been given back. So there's nothing that it's already done. And that's really nice that I don't get penalized for stuff like that because, you know, accidents happen. Sometimes you got to go around stuff, you know, whether you're in the accident or not. Like, so yeah, huge points for LMU on that. That is a, yeah, great point. Like, that's one of the biggest things that makes this sim really stand out right now. Also, nice to see you again, Tom Nato. I should have done that this way. Alright, okay, yeah, I got 60 laps, I'm not 60 laps, 16 laps worth of fuel going in when I go. And I'll put new mediums on. That's on lap 14 though, I just want to make sure my settings are all good. Well, that's not how to take the first chicane. That's not it. That's not competitive. Whoa, what happened to my brakes? They just didn't grab real good that time. Let's put them that way a bit. That might do it. Whoa. Oh, that was sketchy and kind of hurt my shoulder a bit. Oh well, that's literally why I've started doing some shoulder-specific dumbbell routines. All right, let's see if I can do a real lap this time.
That time was a 140.53.
It cut that a little too much, but that's still in the green. That's not stopping. Nope. That sucks. My tires are getting a bit hot. That might be the problem. See if I can cool them a little bit. Well, that's not going to do it. Darn. Oh, I am getting some time back. Will it be enough, though?
Lap 1:39.25.
Not quite my best, but at least it was close. Come on, turn for me. There we go. See, I thought that felt a little better. Get her stopped in time here? Yes, finally. And then biff it. Great. Love it. Yeah, see, that's from earlier when I was at Imola and tried to do a snap turn. That's what I meant. Those LMP2s don't like to snap around like that. But the GT3s and the hypercars, they will.
Lap 1:51.30.
Oh. I'll get left for me. There we go. There we go. That was a better one. Now let's not biff it at the second chicane. Or any of the other ones. Ascari's the only other chicane, actually. Lesmos are not a chicane, they're just a double right-hander. There we go. That's what we wanted. Come on, grip up, grip up. Yeah, that's what's up. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was saying, that's not track limits. Get out of here. I slowed too much. Yeah, I slowed way too much. More downforce would have gotten me through that way better. But that's what these sessions are for, is for learning things like that, you know? That way I'm learning it here and not learning it during a race.
Time 1:39.06.
Oh, yeah, time to pit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not ideal. Yeah, I suppose I should still push through there on an in lap. That was a good pit entrance. Much better than most of the ones I did at my last Imola stream. Oh, that was such a bad day. All right, I'm going to be back in like just a minute. I'm just going to run to the washroom and, do I need more water? No, I don't. I'm okay. See, I'm just going to run to the washroom and I'll be right back. Maybe I do need more water. All right, I'm back. Let's do 14 more laps. Oh man, though, I gotta say though, like, it feels really cool driving a car that has my own name on it. And like not just the Boreal Racing name, but like actually has my name above the door. So I mean, like, yeah, I did it myself, but it feels really cool, you know? It feels legit. And like not just my name, but a co-driver's name too. Shout out to Eloy. The one American on our team. Otherwise, we are all Canadians on Team Boreal Racing. Which is why the livery is just maple leaves all over the car. Because, well, we are a Canadian team. Oh no. Well, that's not how to take a Scary. Not at all. What am I doing? Come on, grip up. There we go. There we go. Okay, come on. Well, it might not have been my best, but 500ths isn't too bad. 6 is... yeah, we can get it back. Maybe. Or we can make it worse. We could do that too. Oh, I might still get this lap. If I do a Scary good, which I've not been consistent at. Oh no. Keep it out of the wall. Not ideal. I guess I don't have damage on. I thought damage was off, I'm not gonna lie. Well, let's just roll this way a bit. Ugh. Whoopsie. Darn, I had a bet sector 2 and then
154.43.
And then wall. And then the wall. Hey, we got a green start though. That felt sketchy, but apparently it wasn't too bad. As you can say, that was not track limits. Come on, grip up, grip up.
Time 1:30.
All right.
8.89.
That's a little better. That's a little more like what I want to see. Oh, now hooker left. There we go. Oh, whoa, whoa. We're good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, it's kind of nice when you reach a point of like familiarity with the track and with a car that you're not even looking at what gear you're in anymore. You just kind of feel it out. Or you just know shift down 5 times at this corner, or shift down 6 times, or only 4, or whatever, you know? As for the upshifts, I see these blue lights in my peripherals, and I know that it's time to shift.
That time was a 1:38.45.
Heck yeah. Shaving the time off. Maybe not this time. Probably not this time. No, that was much too slow in. At least I know what I did wrong. Come on. Oh, nope. We're just gonna go this way. Come on, give it back. There we go. Oh, sliding. Why are we sliding? Oh, yeah. Monza. Less downforce. Why is my best take at Ascari on one of my worst laps? Like, come on, man.
Lap 1:38.91.
Go left and then go. Not my best, but it didn't feel that bad. Apparently it was 2/10 worse. Yeah, I don't know. Come on, grip up. There we go. There we go. At least I got the number moving in the right direction at some point during that lap. Jeez.
Lap 1:38.88.
Okay, you know what? It's still a 138. I feel a little better about that, but I'd like it to be better yet, you know? And go left, 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 and go. Hey, there we go. It's barely green, but it is green. That's what's up. Oh, he was getting loose there. Oh no! I lost time. It felt so smooth. Minus the rumble strip. Rumble strips ain't smooth. Hey, we got that number going the right direction though. A new parabolic and good. Should have a new best. I say as I go and do that. Yeah, that's not great. Went too deep and then had no grip to turn. That sucks.
8.73.
Come on. Well, this ain't the lap, that's for sure. Yeah, this really ain't the lap. We're gonna call this one a cool down. That's what that is. Lap 22 was a cool down lap.
That time was a 1:39.89.
Good to see that the wipers do nothing. I mean, they might work for the rain, but I got some stuff on my windshield and I was hoping I could get rid of it. Apparently, I cannot. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no. Darn. Whoa. Oh no. We're all right, we're all right.
That time was a 1:39.44.
Yo, y'all in chat. I've been quiet a few minutes here, just kind of zoning out and driving, or zoning in and driving. Either way. I was just thinking, how many of y'all have been to a race in real life? How was it? Because as much as I love this, I've not had that experience. So, tell me about it. Whoops. Oh, back end started to come out from under me there.
Time 1:40.22.
All right, we got 4 laps left, including this one. Whoa. There's an oval in Northern Ontario? Where? Oh no. Oh, wow, we're good. I've saved it. But yeah, no, what? I wouldn't expect an oval in Northern Ontario unless it's like beside a high school, and that's meant for running and not for cars. Oh, really? Huh. What kind of stuff races there, do you know?
Time 1:40.87.
Did you just say they race lawnmowers? See, that's the kind of thing that I would expect from Northern Ontario, is lawnmower racing. That absolutely sounds correct. Honestly, I kind of want to see it. Oh, man. You know what? I'm definitely gonna look that up on YouTube. Friggin' Sault Ste. Marie lawnmower races. Honestly, like, as wild as that sounds, that whole sentence kind of just makes sense.
Lap 1:40.97.
Right, 2 laps left. That's it. And I'm off to a terrible start. I've gone way too deep. Whoopsie. Oh, we got her linked up. Heck yeah. Just gonna drain that battery on the last lap.
Time 140.35.
Okay, 200 kilowatts is as high as the battery goes. Oh yeah, I'm really burning that ERS now. Woo! Maybe I should bring it down a touch. I need to make it to the end of the lap. Jeez. Whoa, we're good. Yeah, actually, to really bring that down, battery's almost done. So, at least we learned, do not set the battery in the Ferrari to 200 kilowatts. It will make it down the front straight, and that's it.
Lap 140.17.
All right. Well, that's it. That's my 28 laps for today, plus my 5 laps that I had to make up from Imola that I hadn't done in the previous session. So, with that all said and done, thanks y'all for hanging out, and we'll see y'all next time. Cheers.